It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Jackson will throw again. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go play action now. Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tavon Austin there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. The turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson, and that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, flush to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Dobbins once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On play action, Lawrence. On the slant, this is Chark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll let it fly for Austin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James Robinson. As the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now the Ravens to go in this first half. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Hey. 41 Mike. Bag
it. What's up, Hayden? I appreciate the pop through. Hey man, you know, I gotta make it tough. Jags versus Ravens.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Should be a good gameplay though.
From the left hash.
Just showing you how I compete with low teams.
And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is
Check
the
out
NFL
my recent gameplay. I played
Sports.
the number 4 ranked player about a week ago. See that game if you want to watch that.
Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Man, see, I gotta make it competitive for the crowd.
To start their next drive.
Charles,
they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought
interception.
They didn't get it moving the way that
they didn't let that shit
They had
go.
success throwing it, but I think these first couple drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Some bullshit.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Yes, sir. Come on now, you gotta know how to scheme against it, man. You're doing too much movement, boy. You young. Doing too much movement back there. Keep them where the fuck they belong.
On 1st and 10, it's
oh my goodness. Thank you for saving me, one of my best O-linemen. Only got 2 of them.
Almost like
thank you for saving.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
Oh my gracious, young boy need to sit down. Young boy want to rest. He could sit down. I'm pretty Carlos high there for
they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go in.
On 1st down, Robinson.
That's why you put the big body in.
Just what you want on
that's
a
why you
first
put the big body in.
8 yards.
Yeah, hey, they get his wig split like that. You gotta give him a rest.
Not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, and he's stopping short of the 1st. 4th down, here's Lawrence.
Come on now.
Touchdown.
Come on now.
I like boys.
Hey, whoa, can't be hopping on the string like that, brother. About to lead the party.
Oh, that wasn't me. I don't know what you mean.
I just joined the party so I got somewhere to go without being in the game. It was the first one I seen. Jumping on the string like that, nigga talking crazy. Don't do that.
So when are we simming?
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Okay.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Just let me know when we sim.
Out of bounds across the 20.
I still need to play my game though, because I don't know if the Giants guy's on.
Hey, you need to hit him up. If he ain't in the chat, then
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You can't communicate.
And last time, not only the turnover, but turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
I am killing Lamar, man.
But some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
he's already in. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And all the way in for a touchdown. Marquise Brown, 42 yards. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages.
Man, that's how they get wicked out here, nigga. Can't fuck with it. Ivy, what he doing out there, man?
The lead is trimmed down to 10.
Ivy, he down 10. He can throw whatever fucking dot he want. He got Lamar. We got the Ravens, bro. How am I getting open? You tell me.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Who's my number one wide out? You tell me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, that's good. Probably jump back up there anyway. Just, take what I can eat off real, make sure. You know what I'm saying? Getting smashed. Whoa! Wait, would you? Yeah, I'm gonna need some more.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
Come on now.
Now, what are the
Come on now.
counters to
That's
that,
how we
right?
going
You
to
don't
the
just
floor.
run the same things over and over. Some do.
That's how we
but many
going to
will
the
also
floor.
show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense
He
off
back at
balance.
Clemson.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
He back at motherfucking
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. ETN once more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. A big play.
Tell you, Javi, how am I getting open? You tell me.
30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 20. Calais Campbell, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on first down, Lawrence will try and set up the screen to ETN. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Jaguars on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open space
I'm
inside
Lamar.
the 10. And
I'm
finally
Lamar.
taken down at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, I quit too, because you couldn't do it with Lamar and you mad. Yeah, I'm Lamar. You can add me, just add me. I'm about to step away for a quick second. Hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of the Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And wow, a gamble here right on. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the kicker, Harrison Bunker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, set, 90, Wolf, 56.
He's going to get this to Austin, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Recon, 132 fighter. And Alpha. Let me stare at it. Good. Mud's 56.
On first down, Lawrence. Sharks got it, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And
he Madden won't harder me.
they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 16 yards.
That was quick.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run the counter. McKinnon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
Yeah,
the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that would work.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this one.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And Shark calls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. A handoff for Etienne. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The rest of them is just slouching out there.
Lawrence will throw. And the Chiefs are going to
Great
get
touchdown. A little bit more close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Tavon Austin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They finds Austin complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh, boy.
2nd down at 5.
He playing with these boys, though, I will admit.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Fight for every point. It's easy for you.
Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins. Second down, McKinnon.
Give me my ball.
The 45 to the 47.
Any edge ups you gotta get in one damn day.
Third and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
How many? Can somebody please?
By about a yard, if that. Just a gain of a couple there.
Somebody, anybody.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm looking for help from anybody. I'm desperate now.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Look what happened in the 4th. Come on now.
As he's inside the 40.
3 in a row.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
And I'm going to take off at some point.
38 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Austin. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. He'll let it fly for Austin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they'll burn the
under.
5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before
It's
heading to the
cold
locker
in my
room.
room and the fan's not even on.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Well, that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What?
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Button getting set for
What'd you say?
number 3 here.
You sound fucked up.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Ever since I had COVID, bro, it's been, I don't know, my immune system is low, so, like, really everything's bad. Everything smells and tastes the same, and it's all nasty. I have, like, 10 colognes in my bathroom. I smell every single one. They all taste the same, and they all smell nasty to me.
Taste your colognes?
What'd you say?
So you taste your
colognes? Yeah, it literally tastes like the cologne. It smells and tastes the same like everything. It's all nasty. Like, I don't know how to describe how it smells or tastes. But, like, if it's very flavorful, I can taste it perfectly fine. And I can smell it perfectly fine. But, like, if it's not, it literally smells and tastes nasty. I don't know why. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
To me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Oh, it fell.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, my initial thought
you got GTA?
Just trying to blindly throw this one away. And maybe he was, but he's going to get away with it because he tried to throw it over the left sideline there. There's a receiver.
You're going to be asking that same shit.
It's a no grounding call.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He finds McKinnon complete. He's got
and they hit him 4 times. It's the edge up stop.
Parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big
catch. That hole right there. You blow that play up. Let him meet you. You'll have more minutes.
A yard there, and it's second and 11.
If that works,
that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Edwards-Helaire is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Mahomes will throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way down to the 26. It's a
you like Chipotle?
play for the Jaguars.
Yeah,
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me,
what's your
that was an
favorite
excellent
place to eat out?
combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Let me see if I had to pick one.
It can be fast food or nothing. Doesn't matter.
Here's a give
I really couldn't pick. I don't know. Chick-fil-A?
No Cane's.
We smashing it. Oh, I like Checkers too. I'm gonna Checkers.
His second touchdown.
You know what Cane's is?
And the Jaguars move back within a couple
Yeah.
of the lead.
Nah, that's not us.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there.
Cane's
They'll
is pretty much
decide to go for
Chick-fil-A,
two.
but like better.
They'll try and throw for it.
Cane's, they're known for their sauce, bro. Their sauce makes everything good.
Down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do
You
you
should
think?
try it if you ever find it.
Again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down one does for me.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he gets it down to the 32. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
You do fantasy or stuff like that, like fantasy football, or no, not into that?
Yeah, I won my fantasy football this year.
On first
Damn,
down
okay,
now,
second.
run with McKinnon.
I feel like this kid I'm with, I feel like he just asked one of his friends and gave him all the players. He literally had like Cooper Kupp and all those players. I'll tell you his team right now.
Final seconds of this third quarter. Andy Reid never won
Like, I was a second seed, too.
chances. He'll go for two.
Yeah, he had Patrick Mahomes, Sony Michel, David Montgomery, Tyler Lockett, Hunter Renfrow, Mark Andrews, Rashad Penny, Daniel Carson, and the Colts defense. And he had Kyler Murray on his bench.
Just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
I probably had a great draft. That's what gave me a great boost.
Yeah, I had Jonathan Taylor, which was pretty much my whole entire season.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Gave you a nice little run.
Yeah. I feel like teams are going to prepare for him next year, so I mean, he can be very good. Like, he's going to be decently good, but not as good as he was this year.
Lawrence on first down. He'll get this off to Etienne.
There's no way he's going to be as good as he was this year.
And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
3 quarters
I
in
don't
the
know, with the O-line like
We'll
that.
return with more after this. This is the NFL.
2 more years.
It's on EA Sports.
Same way. I honestly think they'll come over fatigued and other teams being able to give them problems. Except fatigued than anything.
They go play action now. Lawrence. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he will get this into the end zone for the Jaguar touchdown.
What do you play right now?
Chark with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2.
Jaguars are playing against the Chiefs right now.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
I hate people that be doing that. And they're all bad too. They just got good teams.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
He laid on him. Come on, it's like take them angles. You ain't getting no too much.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
It was a
And he gets
gimme.
it inside the 10 to the 9. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He told me, man, who done played that game?
Not me, because mine used. I just need to force one.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
He did not whoop his ass, nigga. This shit was lagging. I was watching that
Second
game.
down at 4.
Yeah, what was I watching? I was watching it from his side of it.
Yeah, that's probably because you were lagging because you were in the shared play.
Lawrence. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. Completes it to Austin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Austin. Again, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
McKinnon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. Preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off.
And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
He good.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10.
Field, baby.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that
I see you out there, Ray. What starter? Oh, shit like that. Ain't something I ain't read. Fuck, it's my phone.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
As soon as I turn around, I wasn't even looking. That King.
Here's the Browns kicker, Chase McLaughlin, set to go, and we are underway now from Cleveland. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
too many senior players I don't like playing. He one of them.
First down and much more for Henry.
Shifted my damn line over. Oh, that was bad. Embarrassing.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 72 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Throws, I hit his bust. He running that easy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early. And I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Schwartz. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And all the way down to the 26.
Good flex.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. 5 yards on the catch there.
Man, a little fine man out here.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Ain't doing much,
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A run for Nick Chubb. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Mayfield looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And this time he is in. Kareem Hunt punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Go, boys out there barking.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Unplayed touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
First down carry for Henry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tannehill. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Henry. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
1 play at a time. Here we go.
Yeah, we can play.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And they
got me added, don't you? Yeah, we can play obviously, yeah.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Just in the invite as soon as you finish.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
On third down, Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Play fake. Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle. That's caught by Schwartz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield on play action. And all will be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Man open, here is Jones. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Now Hunt on the return. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. Mayfield on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown. Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Henry. They find some open field here. Oh, he pulls over it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 174 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Hunt on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got him.
Do it again.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Tackles. I got him.
First down, Mayfield.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to. I ain't got a lot of offensive players, so yeah.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Do you know what we're going to say?
Extra point by McLaughlin is
Trying to see who, man. I ain't see nobody hit the chat.
interesting here in this fourth quarter.
When you have a chance, just give me a force 20.
It's your team, you football team, ain't you?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin
You're able
to
to
kick
check
off.
what you force me to do. Or you can go to the
Very
Giants
short
and see
kick
who they're
taken right
playing.
at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of
Yeah,
the
no football
30-yard
team.
line.
I'm about to go
The
soon.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now
You all
to
right
that
now?
slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
4 yards remain for second down. Again, it's Henry.
Come on, bro. They so
And get up to the
OP.
43-yard line.
Picking the
Hey, what?
plays.
187 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night.
They're hilarious. Too much for certain niggas.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
And they got
Burst
us
there
between
gets
in
him
there.
7 up to midfield. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this
Yeah,
situation
but I hope I'm
nowadays,
not.
but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Foreman. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
I knew they were going to do that.
Flush to his right. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the penalty, it's Henry. First down and much more for Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Darren Henry, 35 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Kick meter that ain't popping up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Here's Baker. Connects with Peoples-Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. One last shot for Mayfield here. They set up the screen to Chubb. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the
Alright, y'all hit me